Get ready to be wowed. Time now for better food. St. Patrick's Day is Wednesday.
Yes, and Chef Plum is here with us to celebrate by showing us how to make Guinness steak and cheddar pie. Chef, that sounds so good to me.
I mean, doesn't that just sound delicious right now?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Like very rich and hard to make, but you're saying that it's actually not too hard to make.
Listen, it's not that hard to make, and Melissa, I haven't seen you in a while. It's great to see you. Listen, honestly, I'm going to tell you what, this recipe has a couple of steps, but the longest part and the hardest part is the waiting for this one. So listen, if you need help, I will personally walk you through this. Find me on Instagram and social media. I will walk you through it personally. Okay, here's where we're going to start. I've got my pan sitting here on my overhead can. You can see I've just got a little onions, carrots, and celery. That's what we call mirepoix in the chef world. I started it a couple seconds ago just to try to get some color on it. I've got about top sirloin right here. I just chopped it up, and I'm going to put it right in this pan too. Once I get a little color, and the most important thing, Scott, we've talked about this for years, is what? We got to season it, right? It's got to season it.
Got to season
it.
Salt. Little salt, little swepper.
And
swepper. Got
to season it. And then black pepper. Steak loves black pepper. Ground beef loves black pepper. Anything beef, anything lamb, all love black pepper. Now, you could do this recipe with some lamb if you wanted to, but I'm a lamb fan. So I'm just going to like pepper in my face. Just don't do it right over your face like that. Wow. How about that? So what we're going to do is mix that up like this. And then all I'm going to do is add a little garlic salt, right? Or garlic powder. And then I'm going to open my Guinness up. This is the best part. I love this sound. Can you guys hear this?
Yeah, we just heard it. Sounds like
part right there.
Sounds like you're opening up the Schlitz.
Right? And so we're going to pour this right in here. It's a little less than a pint, these Guinness cans. Oh, I'm just going to fog up the entire camera there, huh? There we go. We're just going to let this kind of hang out. And now what we do is we mix this around just like this. And then I'm going to add about a tablespoon or so of flour. Just going to mix that in there just like this. And like I said, the hardest part of this recipe is the waiting part of it. So now we've got this in there and mixed in. I'm going to take this whole pan and I'm going to put the thing in the oven, about 350, right in the oven. And this is going to be in here for about 1 hour in the oven. Okay, that's the hardest part. Now that part's in, you're done. You're basically made a Guinness stew. While we wait for that, we're going to get our puff pastry dough. Now this is just regular Pepperidge Farms puff pastry dough. I've got 2 pieces here that I cut out in big circles. And what we want to do is we want to get our dish, a little baking dish, like a Corningware or something. And I'm going to take my rolling pin, just roll it out a little bit. And the fun part about this is it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. It's St. Patrick's Day food. Like, we want it to be fun, easy. Don't think twice about it. I'm going to take this piece of pastry dough here, and we're going to put it right into the dish and just kind of give a little push down, just like this. And then I like to press my edges with my thumbs, just kind of pressing it so the dough goes up the bowl. Like I said, it seems like it's a lot of steps, but the hardest part is the waiting. We're doing this while we're waiting, so it's not a big deal. Now, I'm not going to make us wait an hour unless you guys want to. You want to wait an hour?
Sure. Well, we got time.
Yeah. So I've got this one here that I had in the oven. And what we do is we're going to add a little handful of cheddar cheese to it. Now, you can measure it out. It's probably about a half a cup or so. I'm going to mix that in, right?
Yum.
And then what we're going to do is take this cheddar cheese and the beef mixture right into this bowl. Look at this. Hang on. It's hard to see. It's going to go right in there just like that. Boom. It smells amazing, by the way. When the Guinness cooks down, with the onions and the beef, it just smells incredible. Then I like to take this other piece here. It's going to be our top. And you can be fancy if you want, but just lightly take your knife and just score it a little bit. Just make a couple little scores. I'm not pressing all the way through. I'm just putting the knife gently through the top layer of it. And then we'll do a couple this way, making a bunch of X's. The reason we're going to do this, it looks pretty. So then, egg wash. Egg, a little bit of water. And I'm just going to brush that on there just like this. What this does is it actually browns on top. So you get that beautiful color and you get that beautiful outside looking part of it where it puffs up. And then we're going to take this here and just kind of brush the outsides of this dough on the sides. And we take our pastry dough right on top just like this. And I'm going to kind of just press it around the edges with my thumbs. And this is going to bake in the oven at 350 degrees for about 40 minutes. Now, it depends on your oven. If it has to go a little longer, just put it in a little bit longer. Not a big deal at all. Put this guy right in the oven. Let me show you what this looks like. Here we go.
Chef, how many people does that serve? It's kind of hard to see from our vantage point.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that. It serves for, 4 people maybe. So if you got small people, for me and my wife, it's probably for me. You might need to make two. Here's looks like when it's done. Check that out.
Oh yeah.
See
that
how
looks
that?
good.
Don't laugh at that, Scott. That's a fat joke. Don't laugh at me. And you can see how those little scores I put in there made those lines. Isn't that pretty?
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Let me just show you what this looks like. I'm excited about this dish. I've been waiting to eat this one since I started making it. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. I'm just going to spoon this out here. You can come to my regular front camera so you can see me spoon this. Look at this. This is just incredible. Look at that deliciousness in there, huh?
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
that. Oh, I'm going to put that right on the plate here. Look at this. What a cool change. Instead of doing that corned beef that everybody does or doing that corned beef and cabbage, which is delicious too, but you could do a steak and Guinness cheese pie as a change up for your St. Patrick's Day. Look at this. It doesn't look like that great on the plate, but I'll tell you what, it's going to taste delicious and it's going to feel great in my stomach, and it definitely helps hold down the other 3 Guinness I drank before we started.
Where can we listen to you, Chef?
Hey, make sure you check out every Thursday, WNPR, ctpublic.org, Seasoned. It's a great show all about amazing local food, talking recipes and talking fun things like this.
All right. Thank you so much. It looks delicious. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, guys. See you soon.
All right. Take care.